Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I finally had time to make a YouTube channel. So many clients have been asking me to do it, and I finally had time. So I went ahead and did an Easter set and recorded it for y'all. It's my first video. It's not the best, but you know, I will get better with recording and everything as I go. I hope to make many more videos, so y'all make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So here I am just going in with my sanding bit. I have my machine on the lowest speed and I'm applying very, very light pressure. I just want to get the natural shine off my nails, not too hard. I'm not trying to dig in the nail at all. And yes, excuse my nails, they are horrible. My nail beds are a little red. I have been doing lots of sets on myself during this quarantine, so yeah, excuse my nails. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get started on applying tips. I already pre-sized my tips. I do use C-curve stiletto tips for my coffin. If I do have girls who want longer nails, then I go ahead and use my extra long tips. I will be doing a video on my extra long tips soon, but I went ahead and just started with a medium size set. So here I am just cleaning up my cuticles. My cuticles were horrible. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my nail tip application. So all I do is pretty much measure the nail tip against my nail bed, and if it needs to be trimmed a little bit, then I go ahead and I trim off the sides just a little bit, not a lot. I do a little bit, and then if I need more, a little bit more, and that's about it. So I have a few pet peeves, and my number one pet peeve is crooked nail application. So here I am just double checking again, and I always ask my clients if everything looks good because sometimes they can see what we can't see. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my measuring tool. I learned this trick from a friend of mine. She does amazing nails and she has saved my life with this tool. I hate eyeballing it. I feel like it's just not right. It just bothers me. So that's another one of my pet peeves. So right here I'm using a 2.5. So after I trim my nails, I'm just going to go ahead and get started filing. Now I'm going to go ahead and start cutting the sides of my nails just to kind of already form that coffin shape. I don't want to go too skinny, and I kind of just line the nail clippers up against the side of my nails, and I kind of just go from there and just go straight down. You don't want to be going in too much at the bottom because it'll be too skinny, but some people do like the skinnier coffin effect, so you could do that, but right now I'm just going to be doing a regular coffin. When I file, I don't like to do a lot on one nail at one time. I like to go back and forth just so I could kind of eyeball it and see what's going with my finger or what's going with my client's finger. I don't want it to be too skinny for my client's finger. I just want it to be perfect. So I kind of go back and forth, look at it, and I kind of just have my file at a slight angle. I don't go in too hard. Once I'm done shaping, I go ahead and go back in with my measuring tool and just double check that I didn't make any too short or any of them are still too long. Now that my sizing's good, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my sanding bit and take off the natural shine off the tip now. After I take all the natural shine off of the tip, I go ahead and go back in with my file and just sharpen up my shape. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my drill and I file the smile line. I don't want it to be lifted at all right there or a bump, so I go ahead and just file that all out, and I do not touch the natural nail. I only touch where the tip and the natural nail meet, but just right along the edge of the fake nail. And I go ahead and file in the corners as well, so it'll just be a smooth surface for a smooth application. Now that we are done filing the smile line, it is time for application. So today I'm going to be doing an Easter set. I will be using pastel colors. I'll be using a pastel blue, purple pink, and a green yellow, and it will be marbled with an ombre. So I will be using my Mia Secret cover pink. That is my favorite color to use for all my ombres. I love Mia Secret, and I also do use their primer. That is the only primer I will ever use. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Bond Aid Dehydrator and then my Mia Secret Primer and go ahead and get started with the marbling. So for this marbling to work, you need to have really wet beads of acrylic. So I usually take a good amount and I go ahead and just get a lot of monomer and I mix the acrylic around until I like how it's placed, and then I just add the colors and mix it around, play with it until I like how it looks. Once I like how all the colors are placed, I go in with just a little bit of the Mia Secret Cover Pink, and I kind of just blend it real lightly over, and then I will add a clear bead to the bottom and encapsulate the colors in that small blend, and then I will add more nude on top so it could have a perfect blend. There might be a few pieces here and there that you need to add a little bit more nude, so you could do so until you get that perfect blend that you're looking for. Once you love that blend and everything is looking good, then you're going to go ahead and get a bead of clear acrylic and encapsulate the whole nail. I'm going to go ahead and finish my application with all my nails, doing the same process that I did for the thumb. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave any comments. If y'all want to know any of the products that I use that you saw that I didn't talk about, go ahead and just leave some comments or DM me on my Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow my Instagram at nails_by_Milena. So my camera did end up dying and I had to switch and do all kinds of stuff. So my music did stop and everything. So it will just be, whatever. But I will get better with these videos, I promise, and the sounds and the music. And I'll have a better selection for y'all because I know y'all do not want to hear that annoying song going over and over and over again. But anyway, so I'm starting to file. So I go in really close to the cuticle and make sure to pull the skin back on both sides of your nail bed. And I go ahead and just file underneath the nail. And I just go around the cuticle multiple times, making sure it's a flat, even surface and that there's no lumps or bumps. And yeah, so you'll just see me kind of go through the whole process. Again, if y'all have any questions or anything that I did not mention, feel free to DM me on my Instagram, leave comments, just let me know. I will answer them as soon as I can. I wanted to point out how close I am getting to the cuticle right here. I'm not hurting myself and nor am I hurting the client when I'm doing this, but it is very important to get as close to the cuticle as possible to ensure that it is a nice sealed off area, no lumps, bumps, or anything, because that can cause lifting. Once I'm done filing with my drill bit, I go back in with my file and just fix up my shape. Sometimes I do my reshaping before I file, but sometimes I do filing first, just depending on how my application was. But my application was really nice with this set, so I went ahead and just did my file first. I didn't have to file a lot. Just only on my cuticles. So here I am just going back in to reshape, and I kind of am doing a shaping with my regular just file kind of tilted in a little bit, and then I'm also kind of tilting my file underneath the nail to kind of get anything that was stuck, any acrylic or anything. Now I went ahead and got my buffers. I got a brand new one, and I also got kind of a worn down one, excuse me. And I used the worn down one to kind of go more on top, so you won't cut your client at all. And then I used a more sharper one at the bottom just to get anything that was left over that you didn't get whenever you were filing. Now I'm going to go ahead and start designing my nails. I went ahead and picked this floral foil that I have. I did show it a few times whenever I was doing my application, just to make sure that it matched with the colors I was going with. So I am going to use a foil gel. I love the foil gel that I have. It is from Daily Charmy and it is awesome. So I go ahead and put that on and then cure that for about 60 seconds. Sometimes I might do it a little longer, and then I go ahead and I place the foil where I want it, and then I will use my pin. It's like a silicone gel, silicone pin, and I use it just to push it down, and the flowers should stay. And of course, not all the time is this foil perfect, but it does come out very nice, and this gel does help me a lot, because I have used another gel and it was a nightmare. So I really like this foil transfer gel. I decided to go ahead and put some bling on my nail, so I am using the Mia Secret Brush On Clear Nail Gel Resin, and I also use the Gel Resin Activator. This is the best thing that works for me. So I ended up deciding that I'm going to go ahead and put more of the floral foil on my nail. So I went ahead and that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to add a little bit of rhinestone on that nail as well. And then I decided I'm going to go ahead and do the two floral nails matte, and we'll see how those come out, and then I'll do the rest shiny. The matte gel polish that I use is called the Gel Bottle, and it is awesome. It is a velvety finish, and everyone loves it. Everyone always wants to get matte after they feel the velvet. I totally forgot to mention what top coat I use. So for my gel top coat, I use the Olivia Ray. So this wraps up our video. I hope y'all enjoyed this Easter look that I did for y'all. I will definitely be making more videos. I had lots of fun making this video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I will be posting more hopefully within the next week or so, and I hope to see y'all soon. Stay safe, stay well during all this craziness that's going on.